What's good, YouTube? It's Stud HD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be checking out the new Collector Series 87 overall Russell Wilson in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. If we take a look at his stats, Russell Wilson is 5'11", 215 pounds, so he's got solid physical stats there, but he has 82 speed, 87 throw power, which is boosted from 86, so really nice there. 86 short accuracy, 83 medium, and 86 deep accuracy. I'd imagine you can get the medium over 85, so all of the throwing accuracy should be solid. Throw under pressure is 82, 85 play action. He only has 70 carrying, but to be honest with you, QBs rarely fumble in this game. 80 change of direction and 77 juke move. So overall, it looks like Russell Wilson should be pretty good. I have used him in play now, and he seems to have had a decent release, so we'll check that out in game. Now, as for the X Factor, he does have Fearless, Quick Draw, and Long Range Deadeye, and I decided to use the basic abilities such as Gambit. We'll see if we can get that activated. It's basically Set Feet and Gunslinger mixed into one ability, so that'd be cool. And we also threw on the Tight Out. I love throwing to my tight ends, and to be honest with you, I don't know what else to do with 1 AP. I guess I could have used like maybe Red Zone Threat or something, but we'll use Tight Out. Now, as for the other abilities, he has Inside Deadeye for 5 AP, Jukebox, Evasive, Conductor, a lot of normal standard abilities. I think the only one I'd run is probably Inside Deadeye, but we do have Pocket Deadeye for 6 AP and Roaming for 2 AP. We're going to be using that Pocket Deadeye for 6 AP, get us the perfect pass accuracy, and hopefully we won't miss any throws here, but I'm excited to get into this gameplay. Check out how Collector Series Russell Wilson plays. Well, guys, we have got into a game, and we do have Russell Wilson on the field. Let's go ahead and check out what we can do with him. We're going to be taking the flats here with Velas Jr., and I'm going to be honest with you, this might be one of my favorite budget cards in the game. He has like 88 speed as a gold card. It's absolutely insane. All right, Russell Wilson, what do we have here? We do have the flats here. Johnson's going to be taking him for a run. Johnson, how far can you go? We'll try and hit stick the guy or truck through him, and we get a nice like 34-yard gain there. Also, for anybody wondering Russell Wilson's hot routes, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they are actually bad compared to a lot of other QBs who have like custom ones. Russell Wilson seems pretty fine there, and all right, maybe we'll look for Travis Hunter here. If not, we actually will have Johnson, and Johnson's going to be getting down for the first down. I want to test out Russell Wilson's legs here, but I guess we're going to try and go to the tight end, and it's not going to be open, and Travis Hunter holds onto the football. All right, this might not be a smart idea. My opponent did pinch his line, but we are going to go to the QB draw with Russell Wilson. QB draw up the middle. Russell Wilson showing off the 82 speed. My opponent was not ready for that. He basically just blitzed, and Russell Wilson went right up the middle. Oh my God, we got an interception. Nick Cross, go for a run, buddy. Nick Cross, try and beat out Jalen Hurts. Nick Cross is going down the field. Can we have a pick six here? We might have a pick six. My opponent does get ball in the second half, but I will take my pick six. Man, finally we got a little bit of defense. I literally stopped commentating because I was getting fried all the way down the field, but we got the pick to seal it. Looks like we're going to have my tight end here, and my tight end's going to be getting the first down on the first play of the game. All right, maybe we put Velas on the Texas route, and then maybe he gets open. If not, we are going to set our feet. We get a bad ball, but T. Higgins still is going to come up with the football. Gonna be honest, I thought that probably should have been a better pass. Unfortunately, that was a little bit of an orange pass. You don't like seeing those, but I will be looking for anything that gets open. It looks like Worthy, that guy in the slot, or the slot cornerback, literally played that perfectly in the flats. All right, we're gonna be looking for somebody to get open, and my opponent had... Wow, we got so lucky. Oh my. Maybe we have somebody in the flats. Actually, we'll put Higgins over here. As long as Javon Holland doesn't play it, we might be fine, and I'm gonna give my tight end a shot. Oh, that's out of bounds, and he comes down with it too, man. What a terrible first drive. Honestly, I'm not even going to take my field goal. We're going for this. All right, somebody get open for me. It looks like somebody will get open, and that is going to be Jones. That is my running back. We're getting hit stick, but we do pick that first down up. Sometimes you just got to be confident in your offense. All right, I'm just going to go to a bunch of zig routes, and hopefully the zigs just kind of work. And it looks like the zig should work, and Xavier Worthy's going into the end zone. We have a touchdown there from Russell Wilson. I'm not gonna lie, my opponent has basically a budget team. I can't lie. Literally, a lot of my Budget Beast videos and the players I talk about, my opponent has them as we get a sack with Julius Peppers. I don't know what it is. That Peppers card from the pre-order is literally just elite. It's insane what he can do. And I was gonna honestly follow Wester, and what a crazy juke there. He picking up a bunch of yards. 3rd and 8 though. All right, I'm gonna drop Micah into like a hook curl. Honestly, I don't know why. It just kind of feels like it might work. I just left somebody open, but can we stop that? Micah Parsons pushes him back, though. Maybe that was actually a good move. All right, if he picks us up, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But we're going to see. Actually, he's going to be going for a pass, and I thought we'd be able to break it up. All right, 4th and 5. Can we stop him? He has somebody in the flats. I knew I should have put somebody over there, man. Well, my opponent ended up scoring a touchdown. My defense just didn't really make any plays that time. Every time my opponent got on a 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1, we basically were cooked. All right, let's see what we can do on this drive here. Maybe motion over somebody, and this is going to be a touchdown to Worthy. No idea what my opponent was doing. He was sleeping on defense. Worthy's going to be going into the end zone. Not gonna lie, I don't know if I commentated much on the defense part, but it's very unfortunate when I'm trying to record an offensive gameplay and I score in one play. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very confused at what my opponent is doing. He has 1 timeout and the clock is moving with 24 seconds left of the 2nd quarter. I don't know what it is, but when I record videos, I play some of the weirdest players that is out there. Like, why are you not like calling a timeout or anything? Like 6 seconds, there's no way you can even kick this, even with probably Cam Little. All right, I guess I'll see you guys in the 3rd quarter. Do we have a sack? We do have a sack there. All right, my opponent is on a 3rd and 19. If we can't get off this field on a 3rd and 19, I don't know what to say. And it looks like he is definitely going to be picking up this 4th down. All right, Texas 4-man. I need you to come in screaming. He's going to have it. Never mind, the Texas 4-man works. Micah Parsons coming in clutch, man. All right, I genuinely can't tell if my opponent is even playing half the time. This guy literally took so long to call this play, but we'll see. If I see his user not moving, I'm throwing something at him. Actually, we're going to go to our tight end, Dolchich, come down with that football. Honestly, is he actually on the Giants? Because he gets Giants coming this game from the preseason. All right, we're going to be looking for my tight end most likely again. The tight end is going to be open. We got that perfect pass there. And Dolchich, I just need you to keep on going. All right, if I had imagined, this is probably going to be man coverage of some sort. This is basically what my opponent's been running the last couple plays. T. Higgins, if you can get open for me. Oh, T. Higgins is cooking him. T. Higgins into the end zone. And hit a little gritty. Honestly, I wish T. Higgins would have actually done something in the Browns game. Jamar Chase and T. Higgins in the Bengals-Browns game quite literally did nothing. Really wish the offense would have been clicking, but we're 1-0, and we have 20 points currently in our game right here. It's 3 touchdowns for Russell Wilson. Nah, the defense is defensing right now. I don't know what's going on. My defense is obviously showing up. All right, 4th and 10. Can we get off the football field? We are pass committing, and we have another person running straight up the middle. The team is going crazy. All right, does anybody want to see a T. Higgins touchdown? Because my opponent is playing this right side of the field so heavy that I feel like Higgins is going to be a touchdown. And Russell Wilson's going to lay up a dime there. T. Higgins into the end zone. So we get a little bit of a lag spike, but I'll take it. You know, at this point, I'm honestly going to go for it. I want to see if I can get Travis Hunter a football. For the purpose of this game, I ended up buying my Travis Hunter back after I sold him for the gameplay, and I haven't even actually thrown him the football. And look at this, we got the 2-point conversion. Honestly, such a good card for 500k. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new 87 overall Russell Wilson in Madden 26. And Russell Wilson is probably a top 5 quarterback in my opinion. I had a lot of fun using this card. We won a few games with him. We also showed off his 82 speed a little when we decided to go to the QB draw play. And honestly, pretty solid card. I mean, he's got the accuracies. You would like the medium accuracy to be a little bit higher, but at this point, all of the QBs kind of have downsides to them, so I kind of expected that. Didn't really worry too much about the carrying. He honestly just felt like any QB I've used so far. Gambit, I didn't really get activated. Tight out, of course, is always going to be decent, at least when you're throwing the tight end as much as I do. And also, Pocket Deadeye. Probably the best ability that you can get in this game outside of maybe Inside Deadeye. If you use one of the Deadeyes, then you'll be perfectly fine. I'd assume roaming's fine as well, but if you're going to pick up this Russell Wilson, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys did like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a good rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.